What is up, YouTube friends and family? My name is Stella K. I'm new to YouTube. I just started doing this, my first Scorpio video. Um, Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am an intuitive empath. I just kind of get thoughts and feelings and I feel stuff. I've been practicing the cards for over 20 years. I love doing it, and this is the first time I've shared it with the public. All right, I have allergies right now, so I may like touch my nose a little bit because I the grass is really up in my state where I'm at. Um, and you're getting me like makeup bliss and without curly hair because it's just like humid and dry, and I was just like, you know what? If they like my reading, they like my reading. It doesn't matter what I look like. So, I mean, I fix up houses during the day. We had a baseball cap on today, so my hair is flat, but I'm good with it. I'm good. I'll take a shower after this. I don't feel like doing it right now. Okay, I know it's gross, but whatever. Don't tell anyone. Shh, it's a secret. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing for you guys today is a 7 card spread. I am going to start with my Secrets of Tarot deck, which I love. I always do a pre-shuffle and a meditation. And when I did a meditation on you guys, I just kept getting like the word more and bullcrap. I don't know why, but that was like the thing that was coming into my mind, and like nothing else came into my mind. But you Scorpios, like you don't fight with a Scorpio. Like you seriously back down because they always win. So you don't mess with a Scorpio. You guys are kind of amazing when it comes to like a challenge or fight. You're actually really ambitious and you're always really good looking. So, you know, and I would never go face to face with a Scorpio. Never, never, never. Okay, so we're gonna do just a simple 7 card spread today, so you guys can get to know me. And then right after this, because you're one of my last, I'm sorry, you're one of my last, but I'm like alphabetical order kind of girl. Yeah, I'm a Capricorn anal. That's who I am. That's what I do. Everything's organized. Okay. And also, being a water sign, you can be emotional too. So let's do this read. And remember, this is a love read. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Hopefully, I'll connect with a lot of you. And then also remember, that this time is fluid. So it doesn't matter that this is labeled the end of June. If you see it at the end of July, that's when you needed to hear it. And that's when, Spirit meant for you to hear it. And the advice is still good. You can watch this at any time. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and also Venus. North Node, not so sure about. I haven't studied that so much because I've always just kind of studied cards. This is one of my older decks, and I love it, and it just fits me good. So the decks I'm using right now for my first reads are like my old decks, and then I'll kind of bring in something new, and I'll do an oracle deck at the end. I'll pull your oracle, and we'll do a little tiny reading on that too. Okay, so I'm going to split the deck right now. And we're just going to do a simple 7 card spread on your love life. And let's see what's going on in your love life, Mr. and Miss Scorpios. You little bitey things. Well, we all know you're good and bad, so, I've never been with one, but that's what I heard. Okay, so this is going to be your recent past. Your present. What's helping? Obstacles, attitudes of others, which I added in myself because I feel like attitudes of others sometimes and their opinions can matter more than what we think ourselves sometimes. Okay, what do we have? Oh, 6th position. What you should do and your outcome. Okay, bottom of the deck. What do we got? We got the 5 of Cups. Okay, the 5 of Cups means regret. Like, when you get a 5 of Cups at the bottom, it means like right now, like you got in a fight with someone and you're regretting something. Like something you did, maybe an action. And I know Scorpios can sometimes, like from the research I've done, at least, and the ones that I know, like you guys can sometimes have a hard time, like, admitting you're wrong. But you know what? Actually, like, just remember, forgiving yourself and other people and making a situation right sets you free. It's not for them, it's for you. So if you do have a problem in this reading, I don't know what it's going to come up to be. It could be like the most amazing reading in the world. But just like bottom of the deck, that's usually your base and your most important card. So, you have a little bit of regret right now. So let's figure out what that is. Let's go into your recent past. Okay, you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is basically just, you're working hard. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles is, you're just, you're working at something really hard to you want. I know most Scorpios are very ambitious and you guys are perfectionists. I know I don't say that word right. Just so you know, I have a little bit of a lisp and it'll come out sometimes. Okay? So, just deal with it. All right, here's your past or your present. Sorry. This is my first 12. I'm going to mess up on my words. I'm going to be a little bit nervous, but just give me a second. Okay, so your present, you feel victorious. So you went from regret to feeling victorious. But let's just remember, like, if we regret something, and some people may say it's right, you don't want to feel victorious. But let's see what the rest of the cards say. Okay, so we're going to go into what's helping the situation, and that's the World. It means something went in your favor. Since victory was right before it, I'm going to say that this is, the world is turning in your favor. The world has so many meanings, but most of the time it's just like, it's either like the end of a cycle, the beginning of a cycle, and a new cycle is starting. So maybe like whatever you regretted, like was something you needed to regret, and you realize that and you had victory, and now like that bad cycle is over and you're moving into a different part of your life. Okay, so in your fourth position we have obstacles, which is the Eight of Swords. And if you look at her, she's like blindfolded and her hands are binded behind her back. So right now there's something you're not seeing, because this girl could easily move back to the swords and like cut, the binds from her hands and take the blindfold off. But she's not. She's choosing to not see something she needs to see. We will clarify what I feel like we need to clarify. And I always feel the need to clarify the Eight of Swords. So we will clarify that. Okay, in the fifth position, we have attitudes of others, which is the Seven of Cups. And when you get the Seven of Cups, most times it just means you have options. You have options right now. Like, you have so many choices to make. And whatever situation we're talking about, because I usually do love readings, but sometimes they can go into other facets of your life. So whatever resonates, take it. And what doesn't, throw it away. But right now, like, you have options on what you could do in whatever situation you're thinking about, because with a 7-card spread, you should be thinking about something specific. And I think everyone that comes to see a tarot reading is thinking of something specific, like something they want to know about. You're searching. That's why you're here. Okay, in the sixth position, we have what should you do? And the Ace of Pentacles is what you should do. And the Ace of Pentacles is basically like somebody giving you a big pentacle. It's like, here's your money and your material things and your happiness. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's usually money. So I'm going to say this is maybe more of a career reading than a love reading, but we'll clarify and we'll figure it out. I only see one clarification card so far, but we'll see how we do. But right now, what you should do is just save your money, do the right thing with it. Get it, girl or boy, whoever you are. And your outcome is the King of Swords. Now, this is probably Scorpio's biggest adversary, is the King of Swords. Like, you may end up being him, or, we all have masculine and feminine energy. So you could turn out to be the King of Swords, whether you're a woman or a man. But, I mean, the King of Swords, he's very stable, rich, but usually a business owner, materialistic, and extremely honest. Like, he does not lie. He tells the truth. He says the truth. He always says exactly what the truth is, down to the second. And when he knows he's right, he's right. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to use my Robert Hansen's deck to clarify, because it's my favorite clarification deck. Not only are they tiny and one of the cards that's been with me for the longest time, but they like just like this deck fit me like a glove. And then for my first 12 reading, that's what I'm doing. I only have one more after you, and then, or wait, two more after you. And then I am going to move on to July or the sexual readings. I'm not sure which one yet. If I want to go 18 and older and get a little dirty. Because you know us Capricorn, I'm a Capricorn, so, you know, you can get a little dirty just like you Scorpios, you know. I don't know who's better in bed, so. The signs and all the research, you know, they say we're both amazing, so. Good job, Scorpio. Okay, so I don't ever clarify the past. I feel like the past is in the past. And what you needed to learn, you already learned. Okay? Then you went to the Six of Wands, which was victory. Then you went to the World, which means you started a new cycle. But we are going to clarify this Eight of Swords right here. Because why are you blindfolded? You know, that's your fourth position. That's your obstacle. There is something you are not seeing. You're not seeing something. So let's see what you're not seeing. All right. I'm talking really fast because I'm trying to make my videos shorter. Just so you know. Okay, Nine of Swords. Obviously, if you're blindfolded, you're having anxiety. You may not be sleeping at night. You may be thinking of a problem or a person that's on your nerves, and you're just, I feel like this is more of like an outside issue than a relationship issue, and I don't know why, but that's intuitively what I'm feeling. I'm not feeling a love reading here. This could be your partner being on your nerves. Don't get me wrong. This isn't going to resonate with everyone. Take what you can from it, and other parts throw away. Some things are going to resonate and some won't. But this means anxiety, sleepless nights, and you can't stop thinking about this issue. Let's pull another card. All right, we have the Three of Rods, which is basically like the Three of Wands. So when you're thinking about the Three of Wands, it's like, you know, new opportunities. Like, look at him. He's like sailing away. So since that's your obstacle, this is what you need to do. You need to just kind of sail away from the problem for a little while. You need to forget about it. Maybe it's not that important. So Tarot is telling you, you know what? Leave it alone. It's not worth it. You don't have to win every battle. Not everything needs to be a victory. Like, you don't got to win them all. So, you know, look at him. He's happy. He's sailing away. He's got his wands. There's no one to fight in the boat with him. And he's going towards something amazing. According to the rest of your reading, he is. Okay? We'll pull one more clarifier on that. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is usually like spying on someone. So obviously where you're going is to the internet and you're looking at somebody's stuff. Leave it alone. You need to leave it in the past. That's why I don't like clarifying the past, because I feel like it brings up bad feelings. But I feel like intuitively right now you keep going back to the past. You don't want to do that. You want to keep it together. I mean, it can also mean that because there's two swords here, I'm going to say that, you know, you could be dealing with like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius also that's on your nerves, but like leave it alone. Let's even pull one more because I don't really feel the need to clarify the rest of these. Okay, Page of Rods. The Page of Rods is kind of like a little immature thing, and it can be the Page of Wands, but it's usually like good news or lust or like a situationship. You know, that's the way I look at it. But pages are news. So wait for the news to come in and see how it goes. You know, this is only going, you know, till the end of June. So see how it goes. Okay? After that, you have the Seven of Cups. And like we said, you have options. So you can choose to do whatever you want to do with these options. After that, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So hopefully you are going to make the right decision and that pentacle is going to land in your hand. And after that, you become the King of Swords. And it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. We both embody those energies. So you become honest. You become truthful. And you are not petty. That's one thing that the King of Swords is not. So that is something I think we can all learn from. That was probably one of the cleanest readings I've ever had. Well, not ever. I've had ones where I don't have to clarify at all. All right, let's do an oracle card and see if we can pull this all together. I don't feel like this was a love reading. I really do feel like this was more like it could be a love reading. Your partner may be giving you a little bit of issues, but I feel more like it's like you are working hard, you're not getting that recognition. You got that recognition, and then you're starting a new cycle with a person. Then you came to this place where you were kind of blindfolded. And then you had these options, and you needed to make a choice. And hopefully you'll get that Ace of Pentacles and become the King of Swords. The King of Swords, some people don't like because they're biting, but you're a Scorpio, so you're kind of the King of Swords all the time, even though it's not your sign. That's an air sign, and you're more emotional. But you can absolutely be whoever you want to be. Remember, there's always free will, and this isn't going to resonate with everyone. Okay, so let's see what Oracle has to say. This is the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. I absolutely love it. It's never let me down. It gives me great messages. So let's see what this has to say. Failure. I only understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So what was I saying about making decisions when we were clarifying? Because you have options. Okay? So even if you make the wrong decision, you're going to learn something. And it doesn't mean you're not going to get the Ace of Cups, but it can mean you can be this King of Swords and be honest and truthful, because you're going to learn something from it. And that is the things in life that we learn from the most are the things that we fail at and our mistakes. Like happy things we usually take for granted. But when it comes to failure, we learn so much more. And it actually really fits with this reading now that I'm looking at it. I really think you just need to go within, feel yourself, take a day or two and think about whatever problem it is that you came here for to see this video, and decide what option you want to take after you're being blindfolded. Because right now you're blindfolded. I feel like this is present. You're still blindfolded, and you still need to make these options and make a decision. So, all right. My name is Stella K, and thank you for watching my video. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, but I got to get these done and in. And I am just so happy to be here and share my gift on YouTube. If you'd like a private reading, you can go to stellak@yahoo.com and email me. Or you can go to my website, which is just stellak.com. Very easy. So either way, you can get a hold of me. And we can do a private reading, get to know each other if you feel like you need further advice. I'm going to go more in depth in my other readings. And then once a month, I'll do sexual readings. I'll do weekly readings. And I will also be starting on my monthlies, hopefully tonight. You guys have a great day. You little cute little Scorpios, you. Mwah. I blow kisses. Have a good day.